Hello, Libra. This is Erica, and I will be doing your rest of December reading. This is good for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't make sense, then it's not your reading. You know, it's not going to make sense to everybody out there that, you know what I mean. Jesus, y'all are smart. I say Libra or Virgo? This is Libra, so I don't know if I said it or not, if I said it right. But this is Libra. Okay, so anyways, let's just go ahead and get into it and see what's going on. Trying another different setup, because you know me, always trying new shit. I don't know. I changed the furniture in my, well, I don't change the furniture. I changed to, like, setup in my place probably like every 6 months. I change at least one room, how it looks. So that's just what I do. All right, so let's see what's been going on. All right, thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. All right, so what's been going on in the recent past for my Libras? This is a general reading, so whatever comes out comes out. But usually love does come out for me, so. Or relationships, whatever the hell you want to call it. What's been going on in the recent past for my Libras? What's been going on in the recent past for my Libras? Alright, so we have the Four of Swords reversed. So you could have been doing some healing. And then you finally, okay, so you might have been going through some healing, and you finally decided to come out of that place and started kind of getting your life back together, getting your shit back together. You know, if you weren't dating before, you're starting to date again. If you weren't really talking to your friends because you were isolated, you're doing that now. You're communicating, you're doing stuff that you want to do. So let's see, what's going on in the present for my Libras? Well, shit. We have the Three of Swords with the Five of Cups reverse. So recently, it could be that you're reminiscing about something that's happened in the past, but instead of getting depressed about it, like you might have before, you're able to look at it for what it is. You could be doing like inner work, healing work, could be going to counseling, and you're having to rehash or think about stuff that happened in the past. But like I said, that you're not depressed about it or going in a bad space with it. You're realizing that it was a lesson. You're realizing it's something you had to go through, or you're seeing at least some silver lining to it. That, you know, even though it might have been really shitty that the person lied to you, cheated on you, or just y'all couldn't get along, like you realize, like, well, you know, even though that happened, it taught me more self-worth. Even though that happened, you know, it led me to the job I'm at now. Even though that happened, we ended up having a beautiful child together. You're realizing that, you know, in everything, there is some kind of silver lining for the most part. All right, let's see what's going on in the near future for Libra. Be a really fucking short one. I don't know. Y'all's is real straightforward. We have the Devil reversed. That's good to be in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands. Alright. So, in the near future, I feel like somebody that you actually left that was like a toxic relationship, a toxic connection, a toxic friendship, I'm feeling more friendship or relationship, or it doesn't even have to be a relationship, situationship, that you left behind is going to try to come back in the near future. But unfortunately, it's going to be the same old story it's about sex, not commitment. So for some of you, it's that in the near future, you're kind of tired of looking for love, and you just kind of want to be flirty. You just want to be single and have fun because you're tired of the drama. You're tired of the BS. you are not emotionally ready to have another relationship, but it doesn't mean you have to stay single. But obviously, this time around, I feel like if you're doing that, that you're going to go through a healthier space. Like, you're going to let these people know ahead of time, I'm not looking for a relationship. You know, I'm still working on some things within myself. So all I can do for you is, you know, a fun fling, friends with benefits, whatever you want. But you're going to let them know, instead of like in the past, you might have had the facade of you want to be in a relationship, but you're just like, not really. So it could be obviously getting two storylines. One is a past person's coming back, could be Capricorn fire sign. Somebody's ex is coming back. And it doesn't have to be somebody you dated, you know, but they're coming back. They sucked. They still suck. They still just, they might have sucked good, but they are still just concerned with one thing. They're not, ready for a relationship. They're still playing the field. They're still doing their thing. They're still kind of naive and young. And the funny part is that you must have, you know, been quite a catch in the bedroom, because I feel like that's what they think about a lot and why they won't leave you alone. But you have to obviously make the decision to be like, I am trying to do better for myself. I'm not going to allow some fuck boy, fuck girl to freaking mess that up, you know? All right, so let's see. What additional messages do you have for my Libras? What additional messages do you have for my Libras? Give me 3 cards, please. What additional messages? We have answer the call of your ancestors. Your ancestors could be trying to get into contact with you. Like, we have our spirit guides that watch over us and our angels and stuff like that. But we also have our ancestors, the people that, you know, have passed on, that also help us and guide us through our lifetime. Some of y'all could be actually dreaming of dead relatives. And they're trying to give you a message. Also, for some of you, it could be that your calling in life is something that's passed down. Like, your grandmother could have been like a town healer or shaman or something. And so that's part of what you're supposed to be doing as well in this lifetime. So we have stop settling for less. This person right here. Or anybody that resembles this person. You know, if somebody's not going to give you what you want, just move on. Answer the call of your ancestors, like I was talking about, and Raven. Raven is a bird, not that so Raven, although you might be actually somebody that gets premonitions, or you might be getting more kind of premonitions or intuitive hits than you have before. But it is a bird of death and rebirth, and it's also a keeper of secrets. So there might be some secrets that are going to be getting revealed soon. It could be about past people, or what this is meaning, you might have a relative that might come to you in your dreams and reveal something to you that you've been wondering about. But just remember also in your life, stop settling for less. So whatever it is that you're looking for, only accept what you're looking for. Anything less, kick it out. With astrology, the Leo King, you should check him out. Like, he is dope as it comes to astrology. But he was talking about that we're in this window of opportunity right now that's not going to come back for a long time. That's basically making us and forcing us to take a look at our love life and our, how can you say, lessons that we're learning, and forcing us to take a look at ourselves and learn those lessons and leave that behind, which is no longer serving us, because things are coming in. But if something's already occupying that space, you know, those good things, those new people, those new jobs, those new friends can't come in. Kind of right now, it's almost the time of spring cleaning. So if you're losing friends, family members, relationships are just not going right, or if you have an ex that keeps coming back, it's time to just let them go. Okay? Just let them go, because if they go, something better comes. I have to figure out with my camera, or it's this recording software that after so long, it just, what do you call it? It goes to sleep. So I have to wake my stuff back up. So then everything freezes. Anyways, not your problem. So let's get a couple of cards for advice. All right. What advice do you have for Libra right now? And I started saying right now because obviously it's going to be pertinent to when you watch this video. So it doesn't matter when you watch this video. This message is, hopefully you can take something from it. So whenever you watch it, that's the advice, right? Cool. What advice do you have for my Libras right now? What advice do you have for my Libras right now? All right. So we have Hanging Man, the Hangman. Seven of Cups. A lot of water energy. And the Eight of Coins. Well, that's good. Which that is that Capricorn. I think that's Capricorn. Okay. So got the Hangman, Seven of Cups, and then the Eight of Coins or Pentacles. So the advice I feel like is right now is it's time to take for some of y'all, time to take a chill pill, but to reflect, to take a time out and just reflect about what it's been working in your life, what hasn't been working, which is kind of a running theme right now. Again, I think it's because of the astrological placements that the universe is asking from all of us certain things, as in getting rid of stuff that is no longer serving us and seeing what's been working, what's not been working in order to do that. Especially because I feel like some options are coming up. Whatever you've been asking for, whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been working on yourself healing from, I feel like you're going to get options, which most of it's going to be love for y'all, right? Especially it's the Seven of Cups. But I feel that don't take the first option that comes, that you really need to sit and reflect on each option that comes to you, on whatever it is that's going to come to you that you have options with. Sit and reflect on it, because I feel like whatever you're going to choose, you're going to have to kind of stick with it. You're going to have to work with it for a while. Also, focus on money, focus on those things that you're trying to grow money-wise, investments, side hustles, YouTube channels, whatever it is. Work on that as well. If you, if any additional training you can take at your job, go ahead and take it. Or any additional certifications, go ahead and go for it. It is a good time to deal with that. But remember also, with these options that are coming, don't settle for anything than what you want. So say if, and I know it's going to sound silly, but it is what it is. Say you meet somebody and they are everything you want, but you cannot stand the smell of smoke. Like, you do not like smoking because you quit it 5 years ago and now it's just too much for you. Don't date somebody that smokes, even though if they are check off 9 out of the 10 things on your list of what you want, don't take it. Because why? Because that's still only 9 and not 10. Believe me when I say that if you do not take that, the person that you will meet that is for you will check off 10 out of 10. Okay? Which is why it's also very important to know what you want and what you don't want. Because a lot of times the universe will send us what we don't want to show us, hey, that's not what I want. Like in the past, you might have been like, man, I do not want anybody that is emotional and clingy. Like, I need somebody that's basically like cold as ice. And then you get somebody that's cold as ice and you're like, you know what? That clingy person ain't looking that bad anymore. You know what I mean? So be sure that you know what you want, take this time to reflect on what you want, because opportunities are coming up, and usually exes come back before those opportunities do come in love. All right. So, have fun. Don't take life so seriously. But also start diving into your spirituality more if you haven't. But if you have, look up what the raven, the spiritually means to you as well. Like I said, it is also about like life and, death and rebirth. It is a lot of things, I guess, to different people, but I feel like in this particular reading, it is about, there's a lot of secrets about you as well as, and I mean that as in what you're supposed to do in this lifetime, that you have a lot of gifts, spiritual gifts that have been passed down to you. You might wonder why you like are intuitive, or why you can feel other people's feelings, or why you get dreams about people. You don't understand really your psychic gifts, your spiritual gifts. And I feel like it's a time for you to start meditating and start connecting with your ancestors to kind of figure out what's going on with that. So with that being said, I hope that resonates, Libra. Check out your other signs, your sun, moon, rising signs as well, or Venus, Jupiter, whatever you're looking for. As far as a reading, if it makes sense, awesome. If it doesn't, check out, other readers as well. Fuck this, the line. I need to figure out what to say when on my closing statements. I don't know. I'm retarded. Bye. Love and light. Love you guys.